called a Fugazi, So a customer's just sent me this on Instagram, basically just asking for advice. Just wants to know if it's real or not. Straight away I can tell it's not. It's a date just, technically, a date just still in gold, but as you can see it's engraved as a day date. So a day date is obviously when you get the day and the date on the watch. This will only come in 18 karat gold. So full rose, full yellow, full white gold, platinum, unless you get the Trotters that not many people know about, which is like a mixed metal, so it'll be rose, white and yellow. But yeah, so this is basically a bimetal date just. Presidential strap shouldn't be on a still in gold, should only be on a full metal. So yeah, pretty obvious to us as a fake, but you know, got the Rolex engraving on there, so could easily for someone who hasn't got a clue about watches could pass as a real one for him. So just had this new delivery. Trotters travel pouches available free in store with every purchase. So this is the Patek 5711 steel. It's got a custom rose gold bezel and dial. So basically this watch doesn't come on a factory two-tone. So we had a custom bezel made and a custom diamond dial made to go in it, because two-tones are hype at the moment. So everyone's doing these APs and these big no-screw bezels and stuff, and the hype's just sort of mad. It's sort of crazy for the two-tones at the minute. So we thought, why not do it to the 5711, which is one of the hottest watches so far. Just posted a picture of it on Instagram. Got a lot of love on it. For example, this is fire, which is always good. Jesus, this is good. That's always good. Stunning piece. There's some people that sort of slate it and just say sort of not for me, whatever. But it's what it is. Can't please everyone in this world. Nasty, just filthy, dirty girl. She's gorgeous. So that's a bit of both. No, I don't get no love. Look,
Bring you himself.
want a bit of love from Cal right now. I'm getting nothing. Do I need much? I mean, I like FaceTime my kids or whatever. Like, Dad, I'm like, are you alright, son? That's the mess. So yeah, as you know, gold when it comes in its raw form is always yellow. But obviously some people ask us, how do you get white and rose? So, rose gold mixed with copper. Obviously Rolex have their Ever Rose, so their rose is kind of unique. But yeah, that's pretty the basics of it. Yeah, there's a lot of paperwork side that goes on behind closed doors. You know what I mean? You've got to obviously buying a watch, so you've got to get the watch in. You check, make sure if it's got papers that the papers in the watch match up. Then you have to run a watch check on the watch to make sure it hasn't been lost, stolen, or fraudulently bought. There's a thing we use called the watch register. Then once that's all good, obviously you sort out the payment for the customer. Then I'll do a photocopy of the watch and the card, so I've always got that. I then have to log the watch onto the UK database, and then I have to do a purchase form for the customer. You know, similar to this, just to basically have the customer's full name and address, how much we pay for the watch. So then when we come to selling the watch, we give them the invoice, and then obviously that shows you profit you've had between the purchase form and the invoice, and then that's what you pay your tax on. So yeah, there's a lot of paperwork that goes behind it, but dealing with high washes, you know what I mean? You've got to make sure everything's done right. Moving on to healthy stuff now. Cokes are done for the day. I've had too many cokes.
I don't know why he's coming in, to be honest with you. But point that coming in today. No one needs him.
For the laughs.
He's not needed anyway.
I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
What? Bro, is that Jay?
Mate, I'm on the phone, man. Stop talking to me like that. It's annoying, I'm on the phone and you Rio.
I'm only trying to help you, friend.
I know. It's really hitting this hangover. So glad he's not been busy.
You said, mate, your invoice over.
Probably fix yourself right now.
Al, do invoices.
He can't do it.
He can message some bird on Instagram, but he can't do invoices, which is more important.
He's asking me, right, to do 2 invoices for 2 watches that he done for a customer 2 months ago. And he wants me now to do them and email them to the customer because he hasn't done them.
I'll explain what he's trying to explain in that bad state he's in. 2 watches got sold, done, the invoice on our side, lovely. The customer now just wants 2 copies, which he can't seem to do.
If I would have took the sale on in the first place,
Which you wouldn't have.
I would. If I would have took the sale on in the first place,
Which you wouldn't have.
I would have done the invoices straight away.
We lost money because he ain't got a clue about downstairs.
I'd have done the invoices straight away and I wouldn't be having this conversation 2 months later. So you decide who you think's right.
I mean, you can just see by the way he's trying to explain the situation, he's the loser. So, if you feel up to the task of joining Trotters, this is now our 7-point system. So, for example, we run a 5-point scheme. So you fuck up 5 times, you're out. We need your full name, address, and your contact details and your ID. Number 3, no aches, pains, legs falling off because we don't care. No games, no tricks, big time. Step up when in the shot. Any forms of aches or face pulling do not come into Trotters. Alfie learnt that this week.
This is how you know Cal writ the list.
You have 7 working days to reply. The judges, he knows judges brought it out. You have 7 working days to reply to our terms and conditions. Thank you.
Yeah, someone's got to keep it clean because the rest of them are messy, but...
Yeah, today we've got a few things on. A few people doing click and collect. Yeah, just lining a few things up now, really. This is the Cartier de Santos, the new shape, rose gold, completely iced out.
You want to see what I've got here? Ready?
Lady Rafael Nadal. Piece made for him. There is a larger version as well. This is just the baby one. 165. Big money.
So this is a small selection of our pinky rings. You've got the star rings, which are very popular right now. So these ones here got in store today, starting from about 1,800 quid. So yeah, these are the star rings you see all the rappers and that wear. Moving on to the band rings. So these are like what I like to call like the flash for rings. So like not a lot of money, but for a lot of flash. These ones here again, got them available starting from 1,800. So yeah, they're in store. I don't know what this is. I think Judd made this when he was drunk one night, maybe.
So I got off this. Look. So it's an OP 39mm. 2016 new card. So it's Domino's Pizza. So that'll be on the name of purchaser. So it's actually Domino's company had bought it, and I don't know how. They've probably got some good relationship with their AD, and they've managed to customise it and put their emblem. It looks like they've soldered their emblem on the link. That's Domino's logo. Longevity at a company and you get that. So it's quite nice, but it actually ain't that expensive. So my boy D on the phone, he basically wanted to do something new, something no one's done before. He was talking about, it's like fucking mad, he's talking about busting down a hat. He wants to put his logo on his hat, in quite big, but he wants to bust it down. He wants to completely flood the logo in diamonds. Something like no one's done before. And he basically just said, I know you're going to eat off it, I know you're going to drink off it, just don't drink too big for me, because it's something I just want to do to like get the clothing brand popping. And he said, obviously, I know you want to do it, and we're going to start selling them as well. So be interesting. I'd love to do it, to be fair. He's going to send me over his logo. I'll then sort of maybe sketch a couple of designs, see how it's going to look. He's going to think about whether he wants to go like white, yellow, or rose gold, and we're just going to pack it out and sort of see how it looks. So anything sort of bespoke, anything custom, anything sort of associated with diamond setting, yeah, it's a real sort of big interest for me. Jug gets involved with it as well, sort of quite sort of, it's nice because you're building something that's only in someone's head. So they just come to you and they're like, I want to wear this, I want to make this, and whether it's a pendant, whether it's a pair of earrings, whether it's a diamond hat, the end result, when they're happy and that, it's good. I say it multiple times, we don't do it for the money, we do it for the clout.